Good morning, everyone. I'm Bisola Rimalade, the Marketing Manager at Mercurius IT. Thank you for being part of this morning's webinar, where we'll discuss what's new in Business Central Release Wave 1 2025. So who are we? Mercurius IT is a proud Microsoft solution partner offering comprehensive and end-to-end services in consulting, implementation, and business as usual support for Dynamics 365, Business Central, and finance and supply chain. Our expertise extend across the full spectrum of CRM solutions, including Dynamics 365 for sales, project operation, marketing, field service, customer service, and HR. Additionally, we provide managed services on Azure to support your cloud infrastructure requirements. So today, if you have any questions today, please put your questions in the question and answer section of the platform, and we will get to your answers at the end. I will now hand you over to Anish, who will guide you through the session this morning.
Thank you, Bisola. Hello all, thanks for joining the webinar. My name is Anish Agrawal. I'm working as a solution architect here with the Mercurius IT. As we all know, Microsoft releases the major version twice a year. So this April, they have released a Business Central 2025 Wave 1, which is also called as an BC26 version. Majority of investment Microsoft has done in this release was around the Copilot, agents, manufacturing, and the user interface. Some of the key features we are going to walk through in today's webinar. The topics which we are going to cover on today's webinar are the sales order agent, Autofill Fields with the Copilot, Summarise with the Copilot feature. Then we'll see preview PDF attachment in the web client. And then we'll see what are the enhancement Microsoft has done for the user interfaces as well. And then we also talk about a little bit for the payable agent, which Microsoft has spoken on the release event of Business Central 2025 Wave 1 release. To start with the sales order agent feature. So this is a perfect example of how business can be benefited by using an agent or the AI tool. So sales order agent is an automated tool that will help your business to manage in processing the sales process. With the minimum user interactions, just to review your documents and other stuff, then rest of the things will be taken care by the sales order agent feature. So there are the two major components on which the agent works as the customer or the contact, the product and its inventory. And then another one is the main feature is the shared email box of which will be integrated with the agent, so that any of the email which you are getting from your customer that can be allocated to the Business Central as a shared email box, and the agent will read out those email in the backend and give you the output based on the action which is required to be taken. So on this screen, if you see the image has been divided into the three sections here. One is a customer, the second one is a Business Central, which will be acting as your agent, and then third is your the user or the salesperson who is dealing with that. So how it works, the customer will be sending an email with their request to the Business Central. That will be a shared email address. And then once the agent will process that email in the Business Central, it will give you the findings and ask user or the salesperson to review that the action needs to be taken. Once the user are happy with it, reviewed it and confirm, then the agent will process the quotation. And then once the quotation is ready in the Business Central, then agent will again ask the salesperson to review it. Once the salesperson is reviewed and confirmed with the quotation, they can directly send an email back to the customer from the same screen. And then once the customer has been reviewed that email and happy with the quotation, they can then simply say we are happy to convert this quotation to the order. So again, the email will be received into the Business Central shared email box, and then the salesperson or the user can review it and then ask agent to convert that sales quotation into the order. And if there is any modification required on the sales quotation or anything, then the user can ask agent to do that on the same review section. So let's move on to a quick demo. Since this Copilot takes a little bit of time in responding or getting an email, so due to the time constraint, I have recorded a video or how the process works in the Business Central, so that I'll be navigating it to you. So I'll be sharing this video. So here, if you see, I'm writing an email. So this is my customer account. So I'm writing an purchase request to a company and asking for one chair with the blue color. And I have given a delivery date. I want it to be on 15th of April 2026, and we can also attach the quotation along with it. So once you send an email, the Business Central shared email box will look for that email. On the right top corner, if you see, there is a small icon which is a symbol of an agent in the Business Central. So that has been updated with the one as a notification. So once you click on it, it will show you the needed action required for that email. So once you click on review, system will show you what email you have received from your customer. So they have asked for one swivel chair, blue color, and what the delivery date and other stuff, and the purchase order they have attached. So once you say confirm, then the agent will process in the background to create the sales quotation against that customer or the contact, and based on the inventory, it will give you the option. If there is a short of inventory, then system will just say there is no inventory for this order, whether the customer wants to change the item number or wants another variant to be purchased. So those information can be reviewed again by the user, and then once you confirm, this quotation looks okay. So in this case, I have modified the requested delivery date that was 2025 instead of 2026. So I have modified it and sent back email to the customer with the quotation. So once I have updated the sales quotation, I can just click on confirm button, and in the backend, the agent will draft an email with the quotation attached and all the other informations. So you can review the email body, and once you are happy with the email, you can add or modify the body if you want. Then you can also check the sales quotation. So here in this case, we have used a standard quotation format, but if you are using any custom sales quotation format, that can be used as an for sending an email as an attachment. So once you click on confirm button, Business Central will send an email back to the customer account and stating with all those information with the attachment. So here, if you see, I have received a sales quotation confirmation with all the information and attachment. So I'll review it. Once I'm happy with this, if any modification required, I can just simply reply, and the agent will again process those actions. So here in this case, I'll just say I'm happy with this quotation. Please convert this into the quotation, and I would also like to get an order quotation for this, confirmation for this. So I'll just type in simple language email, and that will be sent again back to the configured email address, which will be your sales email address in the Business Central. So once I send an email, system will again check in the backend. The agent will check in the backend. So that's a continuous process in the backend, which is running, and keep monitoring your email box. And once it finds any potential email, then it will just ask you to review it. So if in this case, like this action has been came here, and then they have asked us to create the sales order against that quotation. So I'll just say confirm. So in the backend, the agent is now converting that quotation into the sales order. So once the system has created the sales order, it will again ask you to review it. If any modification required, you can do it. If you're happy with this quotation order, then you can just simply click on confirm button. So if you want to add any new shipping details or any other stuff, so you can do the modification before you confirm it to the agent. So when I'm happy with this, so I'll just say confirm. So in the backend, system again processing the email body and give you the nice email body with the attachment and other stuff. If you want to add any new email body or any other information, then you can add it here. So again, this we are using in standard quotation formats. If you have any your custom, then you can use it here. So I'm happy with this quotation order confirmation. So I just click the confirm button. So now the email has been sent back to the customer with the order confirmation attached. So here in this case, if you see, I have received an order confirmation with those information. So I'll just simply reply, thank you for helping me. So you can check the order confirmation and other stuff as well. So I'm happy with this order confirmation. So I'll just simply a great thank you so much for helping. So, and again, this email will be sent back to the shared email box, and then agent will review it and then complete that task. So if I navigate back to the Business Central, I can again see a notification icon at the top. There will be one. So this, if you see, all these are the tasks which has been performed by the agent for that particular email communications. So now we have received the notifications. Now, if you scroll down, I have opened it. So the customer has sent an thank you email for converting that into the order. So that email can be, so this task can be closed here. So if you see here, so it is has said like incoming, the customer expresses the gratitude for an conversion of a sales quotation into the sales order. So I'll just say confirm, and this will close the task. So let's move on to the next slide. Before we move on to the next slide, I wanted to discuss on this small uh, screenshot which I have attached here. So I have been using this sales order feature for a couple of days now. So I have received 6 emails on my shared email box. Out of that, I have converted 2 of them into the quotation and 1 into the order. So this has saved me like 30 minutes of job, which I used to do. Like I need to go to the Outlook and then review, get the email reviewed, and then come into the Business Central and create the quotation, find the inventory, find the customer contact. So this has saved me 30 minutes job. And then this 30 minutes I can utilize on doing some more demanding task or productivity. That is something I can utilize my time. So and this will give you a nice overview of how many tasks you have performed till now if using this sales order feature. Moving on to the next one. So as of now, the agent will be a billable model, but all your Copilot features will be still free in the Business Central environment. But in future, maybe Microsoft can bill you for those features as well. But at this point of view, agent will be a build one. This will be a typical run will be the message has been divided into 2 parts where it's a generative answer and autonomous action. So if you are doing any actions of this, system will count as in one count, and then you can buy Copilot Studio message pack, and this message pack will be containing a 25,000 messages. And then once you exhausted your Copilot Studio message pack, then you can also go for pay as you go. You cannot jump directly to the pay as you go. You need to first utilize all your Copilot Studio message pack and then go to the pay as you go. So if you're having a multiple chain, like if there is any modification required on your sales quotation or anything, so again, whenever agent will process any of your task, then it will be count as an one message. Okay. Before we move on to the next topic, I would like to show you one more feature in the Business Central that is your. So now you have your own agent roles as well. So if you navigate here. If you have already done your agent setup here, so now you can click on, you can set it up, like you can define a particular permission sets, what agent can be you like what information agent can be using. If you want it to be very limited, then you need to give only those table or the pages access, so that your agent won't be accessing all your business central and database. So instead of that, you can give like items, vendors, customers, and then your sales headers and other stuff. So you can set it up a permission, nice permission set. So based on that, system will just look for those information and help you out. Yep. Let's move on to the next topic, that is the autofill fields with the Copilot. This is again a new feature introduced in the Business Central and has having a capability of suggesting you the some of the field values which you use in the Business Central environment on your regular basis. So if you see a small icon, you will be finding on each of your fields, editable fields. So this is autofill property. So once you click on it, working on it will be uh, a message will be there, and then system will suggest you few of the values which can be uh, relevant information which can be filled in those fields. So this autofill is having a limited areas where you can use it. So this won't work on the list pages, worksheet pages, assisted setups, task dialogues. This will also not work on any of the non-editable fields in the fact box or any columns or the rows. Multi-line text field will also not be supported. And if you have done any masking of your any of the field like passwords or anything, it won't be working on those as well. Date time, it won't work. Toggle switches, Boolean field, if you are using, it won't work. So these are the some areas where this autofill property won't be working. So let's have a quick demo how it works in the Business Central. So let me navigate and create one of the new sales order. So I'll select any of the customer. Let me take this one, Anish. So if I scroll down, now here I want a shipping method code to be autofill. So what I'll do, I'll just click on this small icon. And if you see here, system is the Business Central has a Copilot feature in the backend, which is analyzing your regular task and the data which is in the Business Central, and that will be giving you a suggestion for this. So if you see here, you can also do recently used. This is the most recent value that you have used for this type of fields. So this will also suggest you what how they have bring the data from your Business Central environment. So if you want to keep it, just click on yes button. If you want to keep all four of them, you just need to keep all selected. So if you see, system has auto filled those values. So I'll just say yes here. Okay, so now if I want to select the agent services, I'm using a DHL services, but which type of agent services I will be using, whether I will be using a standard or the, so the recent one or the things which we I'm using on regular basis is standard one. So system has suggested me with this is standard. I want to keep it, so I'll just say yes. So this will help you to like autofill some of the fields with which will save your time on like going to those fields and again putting those values. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So this is a summarize with the Copilot. Again, the summarize is a new Copilot feature. This will give you a nice summary of your records, like item, customers, or the vendors, or chart of account, or the sales orders. So instead of you need to navigate too many pages in the Business Central to get the key informations. So you can get it on the right of fact box just by clicking one button. So it will give you a nice summary of the records. So let's have a quick demonstration how it works in the Business Central. Let me navigate to one of, let's take a customer. Let's go to the customer card and see how it works. I'll be using this customer. So when I click here, summary, so system is generating a nice brief summary for me for this customer. What are my balances? What are my outstanding? Which is a recent invoice I have posted. So all those, which is the ongoing sales invoices I'm having for this customer. So you can get all those information on the summary page here. If you want some more informations, then you can just click if there is any more information on this, it will just ask you to click on show more and it will give you some more information against this customer. So you can get a nice summary of all your customers or the items or your vendors just by one click. So this will save you a lot of time, like navigating to the customer ledger entry or the vendor ledger entry to get of what are the outstanding balances, which is your recent invoice or the payment you have done received. So you can just get those information by just one click on that summary area. So let's move on to the next one. So this is a user interface enhancement which Microsoft has done. As one of them is a preview PDF attachment in the web client. In the previous versions of Business Central, if you have attached any of the PDF file, you need to first download it on your browser and then you can review those PDF documents. But now in the Business Central 2025 Wave 1, the BC26, you can view your PDF file within the Business Central environment. If you want to download it, then of course you can download it similar to your reports and the existing report preview and the report downloads. And then you got a new the fact box resizing. Before the many users face a lot of problem like on collapsing the fact boxes or resizing it because it was a fixed one before you won't be able to see all the informations if you are using on a collapse window. So now the Business Central has given you an option to resize your fact box, and we'll see how it works in the Business Central. Just before that, we'll just go through all these points. So the another one is the updated fact box pane with the new curved corners and the layout. So there's a nice layout on the fact box as well. So you can it easy to find the informations as well, and it looks nicer when you are using it. Other updates they have done on the roles explorer before when you just go to the any of the report and put your cursor there, it won't show you any details about that report. So if you are not having any description around that report, so those can be displayed right there. And if you have added any new tooltips, then that will be displayed just right there. Then you got a refreshed icon on your prompt guide in the chat with the Copilot features as well. Before the feature, there was there was not having a refresh icon, but now you can get those as well. So let's have a quick demo how it works in the Business Central. So let me go back to the sales order. I have already attached few documents so we can quickly review it. So if I navigate to the sales order, on this sales order, I added two of the documents. One is a PDF document, another one is a docs. So this is a Word file and this is a PDF file. So if I try to open the Word layout, this file will go into the downloads and then I can open this. But now if you see this PDF document, when I click on it, system will just preview that document within the Business Central environment. It has not gone to the downloaded and then I need to click. So this will save your extra click of viewing the PDF file. Okay, let's move on to the next one. That was resizing of your fact box. So on this same screen, we can see now you get this option. So now I can resize the fact boxes, whether I want to increase the size or if I want to decrease the size based on the information or the columns I want to see. So those things can be done in the Business Central. The other one was the roles they have added this this displaying the description or the tooltips on any of the reports. So in this case, like if I want to see what description this report holds, so I just need to click on I button and this will give me a nice description like this aged receivable backdating report categorizing the customer balance into the aging bucket. So any descriptions I have added for that report that will be displayed on this I information icon. And if you see, it has also shown me the tooltips, whatever I have added for this report. So this way, this will be available for each of your reports in the Business Central role manager here. Now, let's go back to the next slide and see what is the next feature. So if you see a payable agent, this is again a showstopper feature. This has not been yet released by the Microsoft, but they have spoken about this feature in the launch event. So I just wanted to add few little points on this, how this works, and what are the key benefits of using this. So again, this payable agent is designed to streamline your process and process of entering and managing your vendor invoices. So if you are using an e-document feature, so you can just upload you can get your vendor invoices and upload to the e-document, and in the backend the payable agent will work similar way to the sales order agent. So in the backend the agent will process that and give you a nice draft document on which you can see what this they have created similar to the sales sorry, the purchase invoices with all the item lines and all your information which are there in your document. So this will use the Azure OCR functions to read the messages from your the PDF document, and then it will create a nice document this purchase document draft, and then you can review it once you are happy with this. And if you see, using an intelligence system has also added few extra lines on this draft document that can be your freight fees, freight fees for your goods and other expenses. If there is any rental expenses or anything which your vendor can charge, so those information system has analyzed in the backend and given you this can be a part of your purchase document. So you can review this document, and once you are happy with this document, then you can just confirm it, and then system will create a purchase invoice against it, and then you can post and then share with your vendor directly. And you can also do a payment using this feature. So this is again a nice feature which will be releasing soon from the Business Central. This will always reduce your time, and the accountant AP professionals can focus more on your demanding tasks, boost your productivity, add efficiency to your work, and some other things this will decrease your the load on from your AP professionals. Yep, and this will Yep, that's it from my side. If you have any questions around this, you can just put it on the chat window. And thanks all for joining webinar. Hope to speak to you guys soon. Over to you, Bisola.
Thanks, Anish. Yes, we have a few questions. I've got about 4 questions. The first question is, what is the license cost for using Agent?
License cost, if you do a pay as you go, then there will be a $0.1 per messages. If you are having a message pack which will contain 25,000 per message per month, per month, that will cost you around $200. And if you are using if you are having a license for your Copilot Studio with the Microsoft 365 Copilot, then the $30 per user per month license cost is.
Excellent. I've got another one here. What parameters on which item can be identified on Sales Agent? I'm not sure if that's clear enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, when agent processes the request in the backend, so it analyzes the item based on the descriptions. If you have mentioned your customer has mentioned the item number, that's okay. If not, it will look for the descriptions, and if you have any item references, defined on your Business Central, then the system will look for that. If you have any variant code or the descriptions, then system will look for that as well. And if you have similar attributes defined, like I'm using I need a blue chair or something, then if there is any attribute color is defined for that item, then system will pick that item and suggest you the same.
Brilliant. I've got another one here for you. Is there any tentative date for payable agent feature release?
Okay, as of now, the Microsoft has given a public preview version that should be released in the month of September 2025, but they have not yet committed the general availability for this at this point of time. Yeah.
Okay. Got two more. How can documents be read for payable agents using which OCR services?
Okay, so as I mentioned, like Azure Document Intelligent Process will be using in the backend as an OCR technology, and that result will be stored in the Business Central on the e-document page.
Okay. The final question. For autofill or summary features, does Business Central send data outside Business Central system?
No, that's the plus point of Business Central. So for any of the Copilot features, system won't be sending any data outside your Business Central. What it sends your the text messages to the Copilot services, and then that gets converted into the Business Central query, the AL queries, and give you the output using a Business Central data, which will be within like in the Business Central database. So there won't be any data sharing outside the Business Central environment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. If you have any more questions, just feel free to put it into the chat, and we can get Anish to answer those now, or I would send that in an email with his response to you later. So if you would like to have a conversation with a member of our Business Central team regarding this update, or to further explore how Business Central can enhance your business further, please contact ahmed.m@mercuriusit.com. That's ahmed.m@mercuriusit.com. We also have a library of previous webinars we have hosted on our website, which is www.mercuriusit.com. Please navigate to the resources page and then webinars on demand. You can watch as many webinars as you please there. So thank you so much for your time this morning, and we look forward to connecting with you soon. Thanks again.